नमामि शारदां देवी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीं नमस्कारकरस्तु मी प्रसन्नास्तु ससदा. Okay, at last we are on the last part of sets. We are up to now we are completed with 8 parts, and today we are going to finish this topic sets. Okay. Up to now we have finished 4 questions of problem set. Now it is a 5th question. So in this question, it's a very simple question. I can take it as what given. What they are given to you? Number of elements in set A is 20. Number of elements in set B is 28. And number of elements in A union B is equal to 36. And what they are asked to find? They are asked to find A intersection B. क्वेश्चन देख के आपको आइडिया लगा रहेगा हाउ टू डू इट. इट्स वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. सो सॉल्यूशन, हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू इट? व्हिच फॉर्मूला यू वी नो दैट. व्हाट यू नो? नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन ए यूनियन बी इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन ए प्लस नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट बी माइनस नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट ए इंटरसेक्शन बी. इज इट राइट? Number of A union B is 36. Number of elements in A is 20. Number of elements in B is 28 minus number of elements A intersection B. So this is coming 36. Here it is 48 minus number of elements A intersection B. In negative terms are there. We'll do one thing. 36 plus number of element A intersection B is equal to 48. Have you understood this now? Because I don't want to find out the value of negative number of element. I have to find out positive. The number of element A intersection B is equal to 48 minus 6, and number of element A intersection B is 12. That you have to put in the box, and this is your answer. Copy down it properly by pausing your video. Now the 6th question. Student, these are the important question. This is one of the important question because each and every word of this question is important. So we have to be very careful. See what they are given to you. In a class, 8 students out of 28. Means in a class there are 28 students. Okay, again 8 students out of 28 have only, कल भी हमने किया था, only as their pet animal. This is a very important word. Only at home. 6 students have only cat as their pet animal, and 10 students have both the dog and cat as their pet animals. So they are having both dog as well as cat. Then how many students do not have? Again, I told you from beginning. I told you who do not drink tea or coffee. वैसा ही question है. So when do not have means this in a class will take as what universal set. Is it right? So in a class, I'll go for solution. In a class, there are 28 students. Therefore, number of students, the set of U be the universal set of all students in class. So ultimately, number of students in universal class is 28. That I put in a बॉक्स। अब यहां तकलीफ है ओनली का, बिकॉज ओनली मीन्स दे आर हैविंग ओनली डॉग, कैट नहीं है, करेक्ट? एंड इफ आई एम टेकिंग लेट A be the set of students, set of student have dogs as their pet animal. I think all of you know what is meaning of pet animal. जो हम लोग कुत्ते बिल्ली पालते हैं उन लोगों जो उसको बोलते हैं पेट एनिमल्स, ओके? तो 10 स्टूडेंट के how many students are there? इधर A B the set of student have dogs as their pet animals. But ये dogs है, करेक्ट ना? 8 students is a set of students who are having dogs, but I have not given only dogs. So थोड़ा सा ये इसलिए केयर करना है. एंड be the set of students who have cats as their pet animal. Is it right? Once you got that, so here you have to be very careful, and then you are going to give 10 students have dog and cat both as pet animal. Therefore, dog as well as cat means this is actually intersection, right now? उनके पास दोनों हैं, so that is what? Have you understood this? Now, 8 students have only dog as their pet animal. But I have taken A as a set of students. यहां तो 8 स्टूडेंट ऐसे हैं जिनके पास खाली डॉग ही है. Is it right? खाली कैट नहीं है. But there are 10 students who are having dog as well as cat, but they are also coming in this category. So what I mean by that, NA is equal to 8 plus number of element A intersection B. So NA is equal to 8 plus 10. That is nothing but NA is equal to 18. That is put in that. Okay. Now 6 students have only cat as their pet animal. Correct? Therefore, now NB. B is a set of students having cats, but cat यहाँ only cat है, यहाँ cat और dog दोनों है, इसलिए यहाँ होगा 6 plus number of element A intersection B. So NB is equal to 6 plus 10. NB is equal to 16. Have you understood this? So, as we know, what we know, number of elements in A union B is equal to NA plus NB minus A intersection B. Is it right? So what is NA? NA is 18 plus NB is how much? 16, and this is how much? 10. So number of element A union B is equal to 18 plus 6. So number of element A union B is equal to 24. Is it right? So am I right? नहीं? तो ये जो आंसर है ना, this one. Therefore, total number of students who have either dog or cat or both as pet animals is number of elements in A union B is equal to 24. Number of students who have what? Either dog or cat or both. Those animals is what? How much? That is nothing but number of element A union B is equal to how much? 24. But last, what they have asked you? How many students do not have the cat or dog? So what you are going to write now? Therefore, number of students who do not have cat or dog as pet animal is equal to number of element in a number of student in a class, that is number of element in universal set minus number of element in A union B, that is coming how much? 28 minus 24. The 4 students are like that, do not have cat or dog as a pet animal. I will repeat it once again. This question, अभी आप लोग अभी 9th में आए हैं, थोड़ा सा grown up जैसा लगता रहेगा क्वेश्चन पढ़ते वक्त. Okay, when we started the set, शायद लोग ऐसा लगा रहेगा कि कौन सा टॉपिक है, sets, collection, well defined collection. Then we have gone little bit further how to write the sets. थोड़ा सा मजा आया था, लेकिन इतना मजा नहीं आया था. Then when we started with the type of sets, और थोड़ा interest बन गया. Then we come to the number of sets. Then we studied what? Intersection of two sets, disjoint sets, then union of sets. Then we come to know this formula. What is that? Number of elements in A union B is equal to number of elements A plus number of elements in B minus number of elements A intersection B. That we have studied. So और interesting बना. Then we had, I told you that this topic, again in this topic we have studied some questions which are related to what your regular life. So this is again one of the application, that those are called as application of sets. So in further studies we'll have more interesting questions when you study in 11th and 12th, but now it is one of the interesting question of your 9th standard. See the question what they are given to you. In a class 8 student out of 28. 8 student out of 28. मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि क्लास के अंदर कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं? 28. But 8 student have only dog as a pet animal. Only dog means cat is not allowed as their pet animal at home. 6 students have only cat. So only cat, not a dog. But 10 students have dog and cat. But usually how you are taking, let A be the set of students having dog as a pet animal. So got my point. So and लास्ट में क्या, हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट डू नॉट हैव, कुछ स्टूडेंट ऐसे हैं जिसके पास डॉग भी नहीं है, कैट भी नहीं है. तो जब डू नॉट हैव जैसे क्वेश्चन आपने हम रही है 9th स्टैंडर्ड में किए, in that case we have taken the U. In a class there are 28 students, U be the universal set of all students in a class. So कितने स्टूडेंट्स आए? 28. I have taken A with the set of students who having dog. Dog means not necessarily only dog. We are allowed to take cats also. So A is the set of students having dog and some students having dog as well as cat. They are coming in this group only. Again same condition. B is the set of students having what? Cat. Means cat as some students are having cat as well as dog as the pet animal. But there are 10 students who have what cat as well as both. And the 10 students have what dog as well as cat as both are pet animals. So dog as well, they have taken what intersection. Then you have to explain 8 students have only dog as the pet animal. So N8 कितना रहेगा मालूम है? 8 is only dog and these are the student having dog as well as cat. तो ये इसमें ऐड होगा. तो अपने A सेक्शन में सेट A में कितने स्टूडेंट्स रहेंगे? 18. 6 students having only cat as a pet animal, so NB will become 6 plus A intersection B, NB becomes 16. As we know that, we got this. But what is this? जिन ये जो यूनियन है उसमें क्या होगा? या तो cat, या तो dog, या फिर both of them. So total number of students having who have either dog or cat or both the animal as the pet animal is what? A union B is 24. तो कितने बच्चों के पास dog और cat ले रहेगा? तो हमें नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट इन क्लास से इतने लोगों को कट करेंगे. तो व्हाट यू गॉट नाउ 4. प्लीज स्टूडेंट टेक दिस क्वेश्चन वेरी प्रॉपरली. आप लोग देखो, यू कैन डू योर ओन वे. आई हैव रिटन दैट इज आल्सो फाइनेस्ट वे, बट यू कैन राइट बाय योर ओन वे आल्सो. ओके, सो स्टडी इट प्रॉपरली अगेन एंड कॉपी डाउन. ओके, they are given represent the union of two sets by Venn diagram, each of the following. So first question, they have A is a set of 3, 4. I'll write it. Solution. Solution A is a set of 3, 4, 5, 7. B is a set of what? 1, 4 and 8. These things are given to you. Now once they are given, we have to find out A union B. What is A union B? The set of what? 1, 3, 4. I'll not repeat that. Then 5, 7 and 8. I got to show this. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8. Got it? So which term is get repeated? Only 4. So this is the way by Venn diagram now. And what is A intersection B? That will be 4 only. That also you write. So by Venn diagram, how you are going to represent it? First you represent A, then B. This is A, this is B. And what is the common term over here? 4. And which are the remaining terms in A? 3, 4, 5 and 7. Here will be 1, 4 and 8 is there. Right it is? So this entire thing can draw with a dotted line, and this will be the entire thing will be A union B. This is by Venn diagram. Okay. We are going to write A union B. This is the way you have to draw by this. You have to represent by Venn diagram. Now here again I am going to write solution. P is a set of A, B, C and F. Right? And Q is a set of L, M, N, E and B. These two things are given to you. You got it? So, we are going to write P union Q. First of all, we have to see which are the common terms in between them. I think E is there, okay? Anything else? Nothing. So A, B, C, E, F. Yeah, I'll write F first, then E, correct? L, M, N, L, M, N, and B, because you have already done E over here. This is P union Q. I'll check it once again. Oh, B is also common. So B we are not going to write. And it is. Have you understood this now? So B and E will not get repeated. So what is the P intersection Q? That is B and E. Have you understood this now? See once again, P is a set of A, B, C, E and F. Q is a set of L, M, N and B. B got repeated. So B is the common term. So that is it coming in intersection. E is also coming in intersection. So I am not going to write B two times. I will write once only. So A, B, C, F, E, L, M, N. Okay, got it now? So by Venn diagram, we are going to write? We are going to write what? Close figure. This is P, this is Q. Which are the common terms? B and E. Which are the remaining one? A. B is there. C. E is there. And F. So A, B, C, E, F. And it is. All they are in P. And Q is what? L. M. N. E is there and B is there. So this entire thing is called as what? P union Q. And you can show by dotted line, or you can, this will be your question. This is the answer for this. You can draw with a dotted line and publish it. This is the Venn diagram for what your Ishansara diagram. Have you understood properly? Try to understand it properly and copy down by pausing your video. See, this is the third question of this question. Represent the union of two sets by Venn diagram on each of the following. Student, they have given now this question. X as a set of all X is a prime number between 81 to 100. This is a question they have given. But now you have to think, थोड़ा दिमाग apply करना पड़ेगा. They may change the value also. Okay, so we'll think for this question at least. So set in roster form, because roster form ज़्यादा clear idea देता है as compared to by rule method or set builder. This is set builder rule method, right? It is a set of, we have to check a prime number between 80 to 100. Even number तो देखने नहीं है, because 2 is the only even prime number. अब देखना है 81. 81 9 के टेबल में आता है, 3 के टेबल में आता है. 81 is not a prime number. 82 तो हो ही नहीं सकता. If you check for 83, 83 किसी के टेबल में नहीं आता है. But you have to think from all the sides. I thought for it, so it is 83. 84 इवन नंबर है, नहीं पॉसिबल है. 85 सवाल ही नहीं उठता है, 5 के टेबल में आता है. 86 अगेन इवन नंबर. 87 के लिए one thing is there, that is 29 into 3 करूंगा तो 3 9 का 27 into 6 plus 8, तो 87 is also not there. But 88 तो possible नहीं है. 89 किसी के टेबल में नहीं आता है. 90 सवाल ही नहीं उठता है. 91 अगर आपको 13 का टेबल आता है तो आप लोग बोलोगे नहीं सर पहले ही निकाल दो. 91 92 पॉसिबल नहीं है. 93 में 31 into 3 करोगे तो 93 आता है. अगेन 93 इज नॉट अ प्राइम नंबर. 94 होने का सवाल नहीं उठता है. 95 होने का सवाल नहीं उठता है. 96 भी नहीं. 97 पॉसिबल है. अगेन इट इज नॉट कमिंग इन एनी टेबल. 98 पॉसिबल नहीं, इवन नंबर है. 99 11 के टेबल में आता है. 100 तो अपना ही है. You got it? This is X. Now, Y is a set of all Y. Y is an odd number between 90 and 100. ये आपके लिए इजी है. 90 to 100 के odd numbers. So set in roster form. क्या होगा? Y is a set of odd numbers ना? तो 91 is there, 93 is there, 95 is there, 97, 99. Correct it is. So I told you that whatever we have to find out what union. So X union Y. So number of which is the only common element between them. So 97 is the only common element between these two, right? It is. So I will write it as what? 83, 89, 97, 91, 93, 95, 97. You are not going to repeat. 99. And as we have written for previous question, same we are going to write. Intersection क्या होगा बाबा? Intersection is 97. Is it right? So by Venn diagram, what is the Venn diagram? We are going to write X over here. We are going to write Y over here. Which is the common element? 97. ये बीच में आ गया. Is it right? It is 97. Which are the remaining one? 83, 89. Then you have 91, 93, 95, 97 and 99. You are going to draw a dotted line if you like. And this entire thing will be called as what? X union Y. Have you understood properly? Copy down by pausing your video. To understand the question number 8, they have given some concept of quadrilateral topic, but we are going to study quadrilateral topic maybe possible in second semester. But you should have little bit knowledge, तभी आप लोगों को मालूम पड़ेगा कि ये टॉपिक कैसे करना है. Okay, quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is any figure, any closed figure having four sides is called as what? Quadrilaterals. Is it right? तो कोई भी शेप का खाली चार साइड्स होनी चाहिए, चार वर्टाइसेस होनी चाहिए. एक क्लोज फिगर को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? क्वाड्रिलैटरल्स. ओके, बट थोड़ी सी यूनिफॉर्मिलिटी आ गई और ये बन गया पैरेललोग्राम. तो पैरेललोग्राम इज वन टाइप ऑफ क्वाड्रिलैटरल. एक बच्चा है क्वाड्रिलैटरल का. अब उसमें खासियत ये है कि अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल. क्या है? अपोजिट साइड्स आर पैरेलल. इसे हम लोग बोलते हैं क्वाड्रिलैटरल. बट आप ये बोल सकते हैं कि ये बेटा है क्वाड्रिलैटरल का. अभी क्वाड्रिलैटरल के अगेन दो टाइप आ जाएंगे. एक आएगा रोम्बस. रोम्बस में we can do one thing. I can draw over here. I'll write रोम्बस. रोम्बस को आप लोग काजू कतली लेती है ना, वैसे ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. इसमें चारों साइड्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं. तो आप लोग चारों साइड तो स्क्वायर के होते हैं. नहीं, when four sides are congruent, it is called as what? Rhombus. and if you study it properly, these two sides and these two sides are parallel. So rhombus is a one type of parallelogram. तो parallelogram का छोटा part is what? Rhombus. The rhombus is a parallelogram and parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Means rhombus is a quadrilateral. Is it right? Then here we are having rectangle. So I will write rectangle. In rectangle, the main principle is when all angles are of 90 degree, it is called as what? Rectangle. तो यहां पे हम लोग प्रॉपर्टी लिख सकते हैं, all sides are congruent. That's it. All sides are congruent. That is called as rhombus. Here, what I can write about rectangle? Rectangle is a all angles are of 90 degree. But to make the all angles 90 degree, this sides become parallel. So rectangle is the parallelogram, but I cannot say rectangle is a rhombus. They are different, but both follows the property of parallelogram. Is it right? अब इन दोनों का एक चेला है जो दोनों की प्रॉपर्टी दिखाता है. You got it? We can say it is a rhombus also. It is called as what? Rectangle also. That is actually a square. Square is a quadrilateral having all angles are of 90 degree. All angles are of measure 90 degree. Is it right? And all sides are congruent. So, with this figure, we come to know that सबसे बड़ा कौन? Quadrilateral. कोई भी शेप का क्लोज फिगर विद फोर साइड इज कॉल्ड एज quadrilateral. उसका चेला कौन? Parallelogram. Means parallelogram is a subset of what? Quadrilateral. But parallelogram के कितने टाइप्स हो जाते हैं? दो. कौन से हैं? जिसके all sides are congruent is called as what? Rhombus. But in rhombus, opposite sides are parallel. That's why it is a parallelogram. So rhombus is a subset of parallelogram and rhombus is a subset of what? Quadrilateral. Rectangle. Rectangle is the angle which is in which all angles are of 90 degree. Correct it is? But to make 90 degree, opposite sides are parallel. This is the parallelogram. The rectangle is the subset of parallelogram. A rectangle is a subset of what? Quadrilateral. Now this is square जो इन दोनों का चेला है, मतलब ये दोनों की प्रॉपर्टी दिखाता है. If anybody asks me, is it rhombus? मैं बोलूंगा yes. Means square is subset of rhombus. Square is a subset of rectangle. Square is a subset of parallelogram. Square is a subset of what? Quadrilaterals. This you keep in mind because you are going to study in detail about this in topic quadrilaterals. बट इस क्वेश्चन के लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसलिए मैंने लिखा. तुम लोग ये प्रॉपरली डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके रखो. या इफ यू वांट राइट क्लोज फिगर, इसका डेफिनेशन क्या है? क्लोज फिगर हैविंग फोर साइड्स एंड फोर वर्टाइसेस. क्या है? फोर साइड्स भी है और फोर वर्टाइसेस. क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स बोलते हैं. वो क्वाड्रिलेटरल का मेन टाइप कौन सा है? पैरेललोग्राम. पैरेललोग्राम के ये सब पार्ट्स हैं. दिस आर द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज अगेन ऑल दिस फिगर्स वी आर यूजिंग इन डेली लाइफ. सो इसके बाद वाला पार्ट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. विल स्टडी इन डिटेल अबाउट इट. सब प्रॉपर्टीज के थियरम्स हम लोग प्रूव करेंगे इन क्वाड्रिलेटरल टॉपिक ज्योमेट्री. बट बिफोर दैट, फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन एटलीस्ट यू शुड नो ऑल दिस थिंग्स. Come down it properly. It is important. Now, For this question, don't give much explanation because it's quite difficult to. If I am writing in detail, it is like essay type हो जाएगा. Not required. जिस तरह से हम लोग लिखते हैं वैसा पूरा रीजन देके मत लिखो इक्वेशन को. Now we got the concept of all the concepts of quadrilateral, rhombus, parallelogram वो idea मिल गया. And what they have asked to write the subset relation between the following. See now. X is a set of all quadrilaterals. तो ये सबसे बड़ा रहेगा. What you can say? Y is a set of rhombus. So what you can say about what is the relation? Who is the subset of which set? So Y is a set of all rhombuses, right? It is. And X is a set of what? All quadrilaterals. So ultimately, Y is subset of X. That is the first subset relation. But I told you that rhombus is the one type of parallelogram. So what I can write then, Y is a subset of parallelogram. Is it right? तो अभी यहाँ एक पार्ट का उसका खत्म हो गया. Come to the squares. मैं तुम्हें क्या बताया था? I will start. S is the subset of X. वो तो होना ही है, सबसे बड़ा है वो. स्क्वायर क्या होते हैं? स्क्वायर रोम्बस भी होते हैं, राइट? इज तो व्हाट आई कैन राइट एंड एस इज अ सबसेट ऑफ वाई. करेक्ट. फिफ्थ वन, एस स्क्वायर इज अ पैरेललोग्राम, तो एस इज अ सबसेट ऑफ टी. एंड आई टोल्ड यू दैट दिस सिक्स्थ वन, एस इज आल्सो सबसेट ऑफ टी. यू गॉट इट? तो ये हो गया ये relation. Come to this. What you can say about the T? That is question number 7. You can write T is a subset of what? X. तो होना ही है. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral, like this. So come to the last question now. और कुछ हो नहीं सकता because उसके ऊपर एक ही था ना. Parallelogram के ऊपर एक ही quadrilateral था. What about rectangle? Rectangle. V is first subset of X is a quadrilateral, and ninth one, V is subset of T because a rectangle is a one type of parallelogram. So have you understood that? After that concept only we can do this. But for this you have to write the question. Is it right? Or you can do one thing, you write the answer from here only, solution, and write all these things. X क्या है, Y क्या है, S क्या है, T क्या है, and then you write this. Okay, I understood this in examination. So I think you understood the concept properly. Copy down. Now, ninth question, M is any set, and write M union null set. ये property वाला property. You can write it directly or you get the answer. You get the marks. And we have to find out M union null set and M intersection of null set. So by taking example you can do it. So solution, M is any set. Length. M is a set of 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? And null set is nothing. Got it? So what will be the M union null set? Will be 2, 4, 6, 8. That indicates what? M union null set is equal to M. This is the answer for first question. And M intersection null set. What is the common terms between these two? Nothing. Therefore, what I can write there? M intersection null set is equal to null set. It's a very simple question if you know the concept properly. Copy down. Now the 10th question. What they are given to you? Observe the Venn diagram. Write the set. Which sets you have to write? Universal set, set A, set B, set A union B, and say A intersection B. आ गया तो 2 या 3 मार्क के लिए आएगा. I think it is easy question. Then sets. Don't draw the figure in examination. Just you have to start from here. solution. Sets. पहला हम लोग लेंगे U. U is a set of, means the whatever values are there in this is the universal set. Correct? One is there. I'll write 1, fit 2, then 3, 4 is also there, 5 is also there, 6 is not there at all, right? It is 6 is not there, but 7 is there. Then 8, then 9, 10 is also there, 11 is there, and 13 is there. So I'll check it once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 13. You got it? Have you understood this? Okay. Can you tell me that set A? Set A is this, in this area. So what will be that? A is a set of 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 5 and 7. Now can you help me for set B? Set B is this area, that is 1, 5, 8, 9 and 10. And such type of questions do not observe from the figure. You can get the figure also, but at least union तो थोड़ा सा headache हो जाएगा आपके लिए. तो better we are going to compare these two. What will be A union B? A union B is what? Combination of these two. 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 5, then 7, 8, 9 and 10. And what will be A intersection B? Which are the common terms over here? There you can see the form, the figure also. 1 and 5. This is the answer for your question number 10. I think it is an easy question. Okay? Cover down it properly. Now this is the last question. Number of element A is 7. Number of element B is 13. Correct it is? Number of element in A intersection B is 4. And number of element A union B you have to find out. तो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि मुझे एक क्वेश्चन करना भी चाहिए. But just I am doing a formality to complete it. You can do your own. Okay. I'm not going to explain it also. Okay. Just I will write. I'm just completing my formality. Okay. So students, enjoy. Okay, so we have completed your set topic. One request is there on the last page of your problem set. They have given one activity. That activity you are going to do. Okay, so that we can do it easily, but वो complete करना है because that will give you a proper knowledge about it. I'm not going to do it. So ये करो. Okay, so this is the end of your topic sets. I think you have enjoyed doing this topic with you. Okay, and I think you also find this topic fantastic. Okay, so students, one request is there because you are doing now. Your exam will be in month of July end or August. So you have to make your notebook properly. आपको बाजू में रखना है. And इस तरह से करके रखो कि you should get out of marks easily. Okay? Chalo, all the best. This is the end of your topic sets. Okay? So we did it. But have you seen some mistake is there? It is not 17, it is 16. Okay? Chalo, all the best.